we are live. Look alive, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV live stream. Definitely not taking the Tabard for sure. I think I'll take the hat when I'm done with this.
Welcome back. I trust you've been keeping your nose to the grindstone. As I mentioned last week, you will train under Silver's today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself to his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. The person who thinks that nobody else is worthy to be an archer. Oh wow, you can actually venture back here? I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. I always believe that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. How could you? Archery is the proud tradition of Wildwood Elysian. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. That's the subject betrayer coming in. No. Attention. No, and such things can be learned by one who... And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing about traditions? No. It is only out of respect for Lucerne that I have agreed to teach you. But do not presume this... Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of the enemies. In the likely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its best. Aim a feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Maybe you're thinking that the Mikote said you something wrong. She asked me that you consider who foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will we go about this? Observing closely and certain characteristics, learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. This guy is very boring. Shut up! If it has eyes, don't let it see you. If it has ears, don't let it hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. Now talk. Yeah. Well, my counsel should you fall. If you're wondering what I'm eating, I'm having some jelly. supposed to head east. Gotta head west. West, gotta head west. Gotta head west in the rain. I might be in the wrong area. I definitely just died. Gotta head back to Gridania. You know what, let's regular. That's the main, those are the main things that I do during these streams. I do mainly the story missions. And stuff with friends. Assuming they're online at the time. Long way.
These are the boring parts of Final Fantasy XIV. Gotta go to some Aetherites. Wanting to level up my archer ASAP so that I can get this velveteen cowl. It's 4 levels above my current level, so I'm trying. Because I really like the cowl look. Gotta go to the Chamber of Rule, which is right next to the airship landing. What a coincidence, right? Near it, at least. Destination. Ent.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Hey, didn't I see you in the cart I was in the beginning of the game?
In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Their salute looks a lot like the Attack on Titan salute.
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people. Yara for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Those sound clips, man.
Your grace.
Rauban? People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I believe...
If you'll permit me, Alfie No, and my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Big. Yay. The Ordans have a long history of conflict with the Amal-Jah, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. With distaste, I take it you have encountered. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be limited. Brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been a Amal-Jah summoning him. Their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably each wrought with blood. Attend the service in Uldar. Check.
Limsa Laminza done and over with before Gridania. Because I love the look of Gridania. If I actually started Gridania, that would probably be like my favorite area in the entire game. But I started in Ul'dah. Not saying Ul'dah is bad, I'm just saying I like Gridania better. Limsa Laminza. 120 coin. Hang on, let me check something on the PlayStation menu. Oh, hey, there's my stream. I was just looking at all the live streams on Final Fantasy XIV. I take it that the person on my friends list is Drowning Wench or Bulwark Hall. I think Bulwark Hall. I think I'll try. Be quick, the Admiral is due to address it. Yes, proceed to stateroom.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Mine doesn't. I don't like the sea.
"700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond."
5 seas? Well, there are 7 hells in this world.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Oh, hey, it's the same people as
The
before.
Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Carteneau. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding.
5 years since the original Final Fantasy XIV was released and was taken down.
Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
The Garleans?
Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass? I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, limbs of the Minza is played by two fish like Sahagin, which was the primal Levi. Isn't that the name of one of the servers, actually? The second are the kobolds who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chose to erect a fortress right in the Leminza's backyard. And that is to say, not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Leminzans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all.
To this end, I expect that it will soon take a decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. A capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. But I don't like boats. I don't like the water. Redeem for the next one. Okay, back to the stream. Time to keep going with the story. Neo Gamuda. Oh yeah, I think I should actually say this. When I was looking through my mail after I redeemed my subscription, I got a couple of Cascadier uniform vouchers, and this Fantasia, which lets you change your avatar upon logging in after drinking. I don't think I'll do this unless I get like a million requests to do so. And even then, it would probably still be a 50 chance of doing it. And these certificates of collaboration, which I don't know what to do with. And these things that I still have to sell. 10 sells for 25 each. I should probably do that later. There are a lot of people in Gridania. Maquette. Destination.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races.
That's what the
So
cat girls are
nourished
called in
by
this
the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Still not pronouncing it Gridania. Still pronouncing it
Do
Gridania.
you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
Face! This person, I am almost a robot.
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
So it's like that.
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the highways without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
I don't know.
The The destruction
with
wrought
the
by
response pretty much
calamity
being summed up
was
as,
indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be gone. It's up to us.
Think
to
of the
protect
children.
forest.
The most cliche line ever. If you want.
Fancy meeting you again.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Excalibur. They consider all conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the XIV, you may be sure that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are being a Sword Art Online fan, that's a bit insulting. Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful with scoring the and thereby the power of the elemental. Meanwhile, the Excalibur continued incursion spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later will come to an all-out war. Might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them? Has now concluded. A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Walking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry up! In short, get back here already! Ether. back to the airship landing. I had to spend 360 coins. Here we are back in Ul'dah. Nanami, lift attendant. Ruby Road Exchange. Oh my gosh, I just thought about, why didn't I just do return? Huh, there's a lot of people here again. And seriously, look at how many people there are. Nah, don't want to do that quest again right now. Look at how shiny my cloak is now since it's raining. This is why I kind of love rain graphics in video games. Everything becomes so shiny. Trying to get it onto this. I think Horizon is central. Eastern. Eastern is Drybone. Northern, Blue Fog. The Cerulean Processing Plant on Attune. Oh, crap, wrong button. Hit down. Hang on, let me check something. Okay. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna keep going solo. Wait, so this place isn't a sanctuary?
Not now, Mr. Ironheart. Oh, my cloak is still shiny. And by that, I mean it. Okay. And companies would each in such demand. Would that there were more of you? Grand company office is your answer. Okay, I get more than my money back.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
And he just takes a swig of his
There
cup.
must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Voyager's belt, brass handcuffs, coring, iron plate belts, huh? Okay. Please proceed to the Hall of the Flames and identify yourself to personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming with your strength joined to ours. Okay, so I can still join. Personnel officer at the Hall of Flames. I would have gone with the Gridania if Ul'dah wasn't like my main spawn point. Boing. Boing, boing, boing. That guy's riding on a bird. Okay, I don't have any new mail. I don't need to check the mailbox and see what it is. Oh gosh, he's after me, he's after me. Wait, who was here? Who was here? I see that it's pretty complete, but who's been working on this, fate? Alright, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. I gotta kill you. Looks like I gotta kill one more. Then this fate will be over. At least I got some out of it. For those of you watching the stream, if you're in the chat,
if you're watching right now, please do type stuff in. I do like to read the comments. And not on the comment section, on the chat section. If you're watching live from PlayStation, just watch from, just type something into the comments area. Man, I really want to get Dark Knight. Or Paladin, I think. No, Dark Knight, for sure. Gate of the Sultana. Okay, this puts flame. I'm here to enlist if you'll take me. Is that so? Ah, but let me guess, it is Lady Avenue, is it not? Yes, you are just electing to join us. Now, in order, Sir! Speak, Private. Sir, they're on a Highwind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west near Horizon's Edge. Avoid this heist for this to happen. There's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amoshan. We have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must go get to that ship before the Guardians do. There are any survivors say that they do not come to further harm. Now go! I do wish that there was like a live chat in the dungeons, though. Like completely out of nowhere. I do think the dungeons would have benefited from live chat. So. Yeah. Just ate some jelly beans that I didn't like. And there's quite a few that I don't like. Airship crewman. Commence battle for the company you keep. You might as well just die right now. Alright, there we go. Proceed. Hey, adventurer, what are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first.
more flames at you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. I was just enrolled. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Ah, you. Ah, new recruit. Glad to have you. I think those guys crafted this design before. That traitor Garyon has been busy. The secrets of magic tech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon by the savages of this land. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridanium along with your friend. That fool Valalafa was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for a test flight. She was soaring. She really was, till those people blasted her out of the sky. Wait. Fire! Charge! Good luck! Under attack! 2 arms! Gotta take care of the mages, they're the first priority. Focus on one main target. Dead. Should be dead now. Oh my gosh. You guys take care of the Dakushin and the scats or whatever. Come on, gotta kill these guys. What, do they have health buffs or something?
take care of these guys as well. NPCs are going to die. I am so sad. Can't equip. This is gonna take a while. That Flame Gladiator has a lot of health. Find him there. Now it's using ranged attacks, apparently. Oh gosh. Haha, I thought you could hit me. You're a computer program. Computer programs are inferior to the human brain. At least in most fiction stories they are. In most fiction stories where the computer mind is supremely advanced, it's still, like, nothing compared to the human brain. Move, move, move. Please be finishing blows. He is dead. Woo! That was a while. That definitely took a while to beat. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too close. So, how does she look, anyway? The auxiliary propeller is dead off, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for those guards, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go. You still have unfinished business to attend to with the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Inspiring Pie and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads there, would be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are.
Wedge.
Which?
Thank you. We're very grateful.
Anyway, the ship's gone. So I think that part about them saying that it would take them a little while for them to fix up the ship, I think that was a total lie. Yeah, I keep using auto attack. Yeah. Anyway, I actually think that's enough for now. I'm just gonna go back. Though I do think Archer was the right choice for that. Let's see, no. Cotton dress gloves. Oh man, I'm one level too low for that. Level 46 Dark Knight. "80 Sins of Sazamo. What I would not recommend for grinding when you're full level. Even though you can probably get like a one-hit KO when you're high enough level, I would not recommend getting those guys for grinding. They take too long and they don't respawn fast enough. And they give you a measly amount of experience otherwise. Though it's not like when you're level 100 and they're like level 40. Huh, I think that's the same person that was there before. There's Pugilist Guild. Attack and salute! Welcome back. What have your deeds? Except the Garland Ironworks engineers of the vessel. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended, so clearly your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and then induct you into the mortal flames? As soon as you give me this iron plate belt, which I think is awesome. The one thing that I don't like about this right now... Oh, that's Gladiator, Marauder, Paladin, Warrior. So I have to be a Gladiator to equip. Bronze plate, iron plate. Average. Take a short break. For those of you in the stream right now, go ahead, grab a snack or something. Just do something while I'm taking a short break here. I'll be back soon.
Back. I'm sorry about that, abrupt break. Kiki bow attains fisher levels. Somebody's fishing here? She's a paladin. Flame personnel officer, 1025 gil. Jeez, that's a lot of money. Personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. I'm guessing you have to join these guys, join one of these no matter what, even if you don't want to. If someone would like to say either yes, that's true, or no, that's not how it works in the chat, then I would be glad to hear. I would be glad to at least hear your opinion, like whether you think it's stupid. Are you... Okay, that wasn't the whole of the cutscene. It wasn't just one word of dialogue. You stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Uldar burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. Lurks, brother. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies, and be they beastmen, guardians, or worse. At a word from the Flame General Alban al-Din, we will gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Uldar. Join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, and together we shall chase the darkness from Uldar. I was told that if I did that, even if I joined, I could still join the others. Would you swear an oath to mark this occasion? What skills I have? No. I take it you would rather be judged of action, not words. Very well. This is plain. Lady Avenor, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. I'm for fun, not for... Yeah, Attack on Titan salute. Up. Can you hear me? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private. I have no doubt that you are going to make acquaintance in your comments, but I ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame who will die, you are no less a scion. Pray return to Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like to meet. We shall be waiting. Events. Delivery missions unlocked. Oh, wow. Grand Companies. You are now a member of Grand Company and been assigned rank Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the Character Interface on the Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in guild but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in presented currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at Grand Company headquarters and will exchange time companies to blah 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 blah. Supply and provisioning missions. Grand Company is of yours. You are in constant need of supplies and operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting and gathering the items required. Complete delivery. Items sought change every day by Earth time, not by game time, because otherwise that would be completely... that would just be cheap. That would just be unfair. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under duty in the main menu. Let's see. Profile. Okay. character. Immortal Flames. Classes, reputation. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm eating right now, I'm actually having some Flamin' Hot Funyuns. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I did. Character configuration, UI settings. Companions, general. NPCs, others. Okay, so that does appear on there, so no title. Level up. I feel bad about hurting that dog, except it tried to hurt me first.
Yay, I completed a fate complete. Level 14 pugilist now. Level 14. Hemp and trouser. I'm looking through my inventory for stuff that might give me better stats than I already have now. Item comparison. Nana banana. Nana banana. Oh, right, your username doesn't show what grain company you're in, so I don't have anything to worry about that right now. Okay. Welcome back. Lady Mephilia awaits you. Tell me what the tale of your oaks. The pride in his voice was palpable. We scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs.
Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. Probably introduce ourselves. I'm Biggs.
I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Tech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Walking Sands. Or Waking Sands. Whatever. Whatever, you get the point. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you in all of realm.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, like, I think that depending on whichever company you joined, like, that would change what happened here. Like, whichever company you join, like, if you join...
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
In other words, we should stay on our guard.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
I have a feeling the thing is gonna turn evil anyway.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
And I stay there for some reason.
Let me see, how long has this stream been going on for? Advancing. The stream's been going on for about 2 hours. So... I think another break. Actually, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But I think that actually 2 hours is enough for the stream. So, start up another story